All right, man. Larry Fitzgerald. The Detroit Lions. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So he basically said that on Sirius XM NFL recap show, it's basically hard to get excited for the Detroit Lions because they ain't won nothing in 30 years. He says it's really hard to think they can, I'm paraphrasing, do anything in the playoffs. And he said it'll be a tough test it'll be a good test and a tough test versus the Dallas Cowboys, but it's hard to get excited, because it's Detroit Lions, all right? And they hadn't done nothing in forever, excuse me. And, he did play for the damn Arizona Cardinals. And when he got there, they hadn't done a goddamn thing. Only person I really remember was like Michael Pittman Sr., his son now played for the Colts, and Jake Plummer. And then Emmitt Smith breaking the record in the Cardinals uniform. That's it. So the Cardinals, they was just like the Lions. They was a doorstep. They did end up making the Super Bowl run, and they lost to the Steelers, by the way. But, just saying that coming from that organization, where outside of, a year with Kurt Warner, the anomaly, they hadn't really done shit. They had got to the playoffs, and Kurt Warner got knocked out and retired. Outside of that that Super Bowl run, and that another little playoff run they had, he hadn't done anything either. Not like Larry Fitzgerald, But at the same time, it's some truth to what he's saying. Lions just got to use that as fuel. It's some truth. That's how people look at it. Like, okay, man, they won a division. No Aaron Rodgers. Kirk Cousins got hurt, despite them starting off 0-5 regardless. We ain't gonna take them serious, and Lions got to use that as the fuel. They got to show people they not the same old Lions. Anytime they get in some type of turmoil, have a bad stretch, with every team have a bad stretch. San Francisco had a bad stretch. Eagles had a bad stretch. Lamar Jackson them had a bad stretch. You go through them. Everybody in the NFL right now, Kansas City and Eagles going through a bad stretch at the worst time. Everybody had a bad stretch, but when it comes to Detroit, a number of injuries or bad plays or, whatever, it's SOL, it's the same old Lions. That just come with years of being abysmal, That's just what it come with. So the Lions got to show people that that's not them anymore, and that they the new improved Detroit Lions, but only you can do that by winning. And I think the biggest, they got over a nice hurdle, making the playoffs, winning double-digit wins. But the biggest hurdle is to win a playoff game. If they can win a playoff game, then I think the monkey is off the back, and then I think people start taking them serious. But then again, they got to follow that up next year and show people that it wasn't fake, it was real. So when you have 30 years of a reputation, 1 year or one season or not even a full season is not going to erase a reputation. Now, his choice of words is hard to get excited. How is it hard to get excited for a team that's winning? What's the difference about getting excited for San Francisco, Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, Dallas, Miami, Buffalo, Cleveland, Baltimore? Like I said before, everybody don't deserve a microphone. It seemed like they picked the dumbest people to get on TV and start talking when they put a microphone in front of them. You got Richard Sherman saying, well, Josh Allen should be the MVP over Lamar Jackson based off what? They put certain people on TV because, they can push a narrative, and a lot of them dudes is idiots. Let's call a spade a spade. You get better content on YouTube coming from people on YouTube, even, people who is professional athletes or who are names, better than you get it on TV. Larry Fitzgerald, to me, it was an idiotic statement. That was a poor choice of words. It's hard to get excited. How is it hard to get excited? I don't get that. Now, it's hard to believe they can do something once they get there. Okay, that's different. And maybe I think that's kind of what he meant. But to me, it was a poor choice of words. How is it hard to get excited? We won a division. Only one other team, I think, in the league won a division sooner or faster, and that was the 49ers. So I just think it was a misuse of words. But hard to get excited? Like, how is it not getting excited? We in the third year of a rebuild. We won a division, and we're going to host a playoff game. Come on. I was in hard to get excited. Went to Kansas City and beat the shit out of Kansas City. I ain't gonna say beat the shit. We beat them. You know, Philadelphia didn't beat a winning team all last year in the regular season. This year they beat 4 teams with 9+ wins. You know, so far on their schedule, and now they looking like the weakest link in the NFL. You know, as far as the playoff teams. So, you know, like I said before, it is what it is. But, you know, I don't think, you know, Larry Fitzgerald should be public enemy number one. I just think it's motivation. And even in his statement, it's a lot of truth to it. The Lions got to continue to prove, you know, that the past 30 years, that's not who they are anymore. You know, what's so funny is you can build up a great reputation for 3 years, and one bad moment, one bad segment, one bad interview, one bad day, one bad minute, one bad second can erase 30 years of a great reputation. But you could do one great thing or a few great things, but it's not going to erase 30 years of a bad reputation. This is why you got a lot of people who don't tend to believe in religion, who don't tend to believe in higher beings, who don't believe in karma, who don't believe in nothing. Because a lot of the shit don't make sense. It always seems on the surface that the bad always outweigh the good. That's how people look at it. They see the billionaires, you know, and continuing to make their money and do bad, but they just see the good. What you see on the surface don't mean somebody ain't suffering, ain't paying, you know, beneath the surface. Real talk. But like I said before, it all balances out. But they just gotta keep proving the doubters, you know. And I'm a doubter. You know, I'm more closer to leaning towards Larry Fitzgerald saying than, you know, them being real. They got to show me. And I said that from the beginning of the season. I said every year they got to show me that it's different, and then they're starting to show. You know, like he said, they got a big test versus Dallas this weekend. They got a huge test versus Dallas this weekend. You get that rolling, you get that. I don't think they will win, but they get that win. I mean, shit, that's a lot of momentum you got rolling into the playoffs. Getting healthy going into the playoffs, you know. So, yeah. But we'll see. Big sports weekend or big week, you know, big week of sports coming up. Well, big couple weeks of sports, a few days. We got Detroit and Dallas. In Dallas, it's Jimmy Johnson's Ring of Honor night. They finally putting him in there. Should have been in there. So, like I said, we up against it. They know they going to cheat on that night. So, we going to just lay an egg. A couple days later, Monday, you got Michigan taking on Alabama. So, yeah, you got some good games coming up. Yeah, let me know what channel the Sparty's playing on in a bowl game. Yeah, I don't know what they in the Get Back Home Bowl. They in the Little Brother Bowl. They in the Boys and Girls Junior Special Cup Olympics Bowl. I don't know what bowl they in, but hey, maybe they in the Cereal Bowl. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, aka X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.